So I turned on, I opened the save, and I heard Caden go, huh. And then I couldn't see him, and he's right there. He's right there. So he's he's here, and he's like, huh. Which is like, that's a fair reaction, Kate. I don't know how you got there either, but you seem to be a little bit confused. But you're taking it well, and I think that's really admirable. Oh, you got up. That's nice. Alright, so we can go back to the ship now. There's a few things we should do beforehand. We should go to the Spectre Requisitions guy, even though I don't really need to do that because I already, this is a new game plus. But I was told to, and I'm nothing if not very obedient to my military superiors, so. Oh, and there's a keeper.
One sec, looking you up.
Those little fingers.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
Who wants to know?
Just checking for CSEC records. I can only sell goods to authorized personnel. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you got.
Sounds good. Just let me set you up. Well, this must be a mistake. System's telling me to offer you our select stock. Spectre? Well, I heard about that, but I didn't realize it was you. Sorry, Commander.
Just show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright. I'll just get some stuff. I got a lot of money. You know what, I'll get some really good, some better weapons I can give my friends. Alright, let's go. And I should go to see the consort. I don't really want to because I don't really care. But I will. I'll go see the consort. She's not this way though. I'm doing something else now. Gonna hack into a computer. Oh, there's Jaleed. I'm gonna do that at a different time too. I love this staircase. It's so like a triangle. No, it's like, you know what it is? It's like a hexagon? No. Trapezoid. It's like trapezoid, kind of, a little bit. Like a really long trapezoid, which is my favorite shape. You'd think I'd remember the name of my favorite shape, but it doesn't come up that often, so I just don't. Alright, now I go to the consort. I haven't been there yet, so I can't even fast travel. Ugh. Alright, I'll go to the financial district. Also talk to Barlavon. Is that Helena Bike? Well, I'll do that later too. Space it out.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I
God,
trade
you're like
information,
Miss
and
Scarlet
it
in
made me very wealthy.
1985's Clue.
I don't think they know my real business. My business is secrets.
But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder.
And I'm going to sell my secrets, your secrets, to the highest bidder.
Oh my
Yet
God,
somehow
he's
we never
literally
seem
Miss
to
Scarlet.
accept the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I don't either.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Ew.
What are the wards like?
The cultural
More fun.
of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
And unfortunately, we barely get to see the wards.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations
Ugh.
from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye. I'm like resisting going to where I know the keepers are, so I don't get distracted. Alright, we're at the consort. I don't really have a good reason for why she'd come here.
I'm Melina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Melina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress. Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
I have to admit,
I like his outfit.
That's understandable.
Oh, is he one of the attendants?
Unsure what to expect their first meeting.
I hope he is.
don't get me wrong.
He probably is not supposed to be,
I
but
only
I
have
hope he
good
is.
news about the consort. It's just
The unknown forces us out of our comfort zone. It forces us to be vulnerable.
exactly. That's just what I.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
I don't like people spying on me.
I apologize, Commander. I make it my business to know when important people arrive on the station. Many of them become clients. But that is not why I asked you here. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Get to the point.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
I don't make any promises.
I just
but
want
I'll
the
see what I can
trinket.
do.
Thank you, Commander. That is all I can ask. Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful. Now I must ask you to
Okay.
take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
And I'm not going to do that right now either. Because I just don't think that works narratively, if at all.
I went fairly often when it was still the Arcos.
Yeah, ever since Fist took over, I don't go anymore.
Alright, let's go back to CSEC. And we'll go to the docks and finally leave this place. Nope, wrong way.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Alright, oh, and let me just get the keeper. Just while I'm here. Not yet? Okay.
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
I won't let you down, sir.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The Conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharaoh system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the Conduit is before he does.
Anything else?
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole.
I mean,
you make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
She definitely, her alliance is to the Alliance from the get-go.
I'll take care of Saren. You take care of the political fallout.
Not exactly the answer I was looking for, Shepard. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human Spectre, and I failed. Saren made sure of that.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
He was smart. You needed a diversion.
This went way beyond a simple diversion, Commander. The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there.
She's up there. I know where she is. Thank you, though.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What can you tell me about Novaria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research.
Oh. Beatrix's least favorite place in the universe, probably.
But they aren't popular.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright. Let's go get out of this place. Let's blow this pop stand.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Captain Anderson should be the one in charge. It's like I'm stealing the ship from him.
Yeah, the captain got screwed. But it's not like you could have stopped it. Nobody's blaming you. Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
Crew, this is Commander Shepard.
We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit.
This is the most important mission any of us have ever been on.
The fate of an entire galaxy is at stake. We will stop Saren, no matter what the cost.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so she's very loyal to him. And it's kind of a fun little aspect of her character, I think. I think he's a father figure to her. I won't talk to anyone because no one has anything interesting to say. Guess I could talk to Presley. But we're gonna go see Liara first. I typically do that anyway. But my reasoning for Beatrix to do that is she figures that Liara is in cahoots with Benezia and could be a liability, and she's kind of like, we gotta take out her lieutenants and stuff like that. And the other two seem like kind of bigger missions, so she's like, if we can just
Commander,
like...
urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Excuse me.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can handle it.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a
Really?
virtual
Are you sure?
intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Don't worry, Admiral. I'll take that thing out.
I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Is she? Is she really? Because it seems like that it's just a matter of shooting things with a gun, which, you know. Alright, who should I bring? Maybe I should bring Liara to get Liara. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring my go-to crew, just for fun. Just because it's the first mission, and I want to just set a precedent.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the
Damn charts.
It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Yeah, my least favorite part of Therum is getting to the site because it's super boring. But I do love the Mako. I'm a big Mako head. So, I mean, it is just more time, getting to spend more time in the Mako. And I think for that I should be grateful. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic, but I'm actually not being sarcastic. I really like the Mako. Hi. Have you come to abduct me? No. Just dropping aliens on me.
Only a fool punches a knapsack in the mouth. We should sneak around and pull its tail.
Yeah, but I'm a fool. But I'm a fool, Rex. Don't you know? I'm a fool who's not even trying to really get out of the way. It was stupid that I just ran right into a big barrel. Not a barrel. I couldn't think of it in time. Whatever they're called.
I think we got him, Commander.
I want to open the gate even though I don't need to. I gotta press every button. Pretty sure there's a container in that building, but I don't care. I'm not squeamish about bugs, but I think that the bug-like design of the Reapers and the Geth ships, at least, is a really effective kind of design. Because, you know, it's like alien, like bugs are already kind of alien to us, so it makes them alien, but also, you know, if you're gonna make a sentient machine, making it like an organism that we're familiar with, but is still kind of alien to us, is, I think, very clever. You know, besides, you know, rather than making it like a sheep. Well, that'd be stupid. Or maybe it would have been ingenious, because, like, who is afraid of giant sheep in the sky? I don't know what I'm doing right now, driving. It's spaced out. It's like spinning around. Okay. The way that the armatures in Colossus like kind of position themselves to like take a shot reminds me of my dog on walks trying to position herself to go to the bathroom. She does it like 100 times before it's the right spot. And I just get that same kind of vibe from those Geth. I find that I'm quick saving a lot less when I'm recording these. It's a little unnerving. I usually quick save like every couple minutes. And I go long stretches of time without quick saving, and it's like, who am I? You know, kind of throwing me into an identity crisis. Who is Catherine if not the person who quick saves incessantly? That's why I had so much trouble with Andromeda. There's no quick save. I literally had that really impacted my feelings about the game. Genuinely, it really made me angry. I'm not gonna try to get through there with the Mako, cause I only succeed like, I don't know, like a quarter of the time, and it's just like not really worth spending time doing that. just stop hitting me with rockets! Rocket Trooper. I forgot. I played this earlier today with Shepard on casual, and they're getting hit by rockets, and like didn't affect them at all. And I was kind of in that mode still, and I'm like, oh wait, no, I can't do that with her. Where's the rocket trooper? Can you? Oh, there he is. I can't reach him from there. Yay! She'd make a good Vanguard, but she's just not a character who I think of as a biotic. So. Alright. And, you know, this upcoming cutscene, I always hated it because when I first played, I'd die every single time, and you couldn't skip the cutscene. And now I usually don't die, but I still get like a visceral hatred of the scene and anxiety. Where I'm like, this fucking... I do die though in this scene a lot compared to other battles. Alright, so here's what happened. What happened is I died a lot in this fight, and then I did the rest of the mission, and I didn't talk that much. I think I was tired or something, and I just kind of stopped talking for the rest of the mission. I was like, that's kind of boring. And then I was like, oh well. So then I was importing it into my video editing program, and the whole audio was off. Like, it's happened before, but usually I can like correct it, and it was just completely off. Like I could like inconsistently, so I couldn't just like shift the audio track. You know, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just redo that whole part, and then so right now I'm on casual, obviously, because I had to, because I haven't been saving as much since I've been doing this Let's Play. So I didn't even have a save on Therum, which is like really weird for me. So I just did Therum again. It didn't take very long, but like, I'm just gonna do the rest of this on casual, just because I already did it. But luckily it's not like there was any really cool commentary I'm proud of that was lost, because I didn't say much. And hopefully this time I'll say more. It was very conversation heavy, and I tend to not speak as much when people are talking, because I feel like it's rude, and also you can't really hear me over people talking. Oh, sorry, my cat's in front of the screen. So, I don't know if I'll even talk that much more, but we'll see. Or if this audio will get screwed up too. I was wondering, if it'd be a good idea to maybe make a whole separate video that's kind of skippable of me just like getting all the keepers and going to uncharted worlds and mining resources and stuff.
Sterile light. Protheans sure build things homey.
I mean, this might not have been a house. It doesn't look like it was a house wreck, so I don't imagine that this was like a home. Also, it looks exactly the same sterileness as all the other space architecture in Mass Effect. So anyway, I was thinking about doing like entire videos were just devoted to that, and then I would just probably ramble on while I'd collected stuff, and then it could be skipped without, you know, missing any plot stuff. Or if I should just not do that.
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please? Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Quit shouting! This place is crawling with Geth.
Sorry, I am a little... Look, my name is Dr. Liara Tassoni. I am an archaeologist. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, alright?
She definitely thinks she's tied up in with Benezia.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
Because she's not trusting.
I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth, beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
I don't understand her relationship with Benezia, because I think they kind of... they seem to... like, in the first game, they seem to be kind of suggesting a fraught relationship that they haven't been close in a long time, etc., etc. But then in subsequent games, I feel like that's kind of... I don't know, I don't quite understand what they're going for with the relationship. I mean, obviously, relationships with parents can be very complicated. They usually are. Especially if it's like a negative relationship, but sometimes it feels a little bit like inconsistent, like depending on like what they wanted the scene to be. They're like, this is the relationship. I'm not good at these ones because my memory isn't very good. Ooh! Ah, so close. Okay. Is it... No. Shit. Is it this one? And then this one? Damn it. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Yay! That didn't take too long. This is pretty. It's like a little babbling brook. It does look like a tile bathroom. Makes me think of that.
Yes, ma'am.
Makes me think of that whenever makes me think of like the tiles I always use for my bathroom in The Sims.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining laser.
Of course. Yes, that makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit? But I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal.
I'm a double, mister. So dorky.
Not much margin for error.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Ooh, scary. Big fan.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Playing casual is so fun. It's just like Krogan are real tough unless you shoot them twice. And I also really love this sequence. I like the cinematography, or, you know, whatever the game equivalent of that is. In Mass Effect 1, really good. Really, a lot. More than, I'd say, Mass Effect 3, which tried to be very cinematic, but I actually think this game is more successful at it.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Sometimes Joker's a real ass. Just try to ignore him.
I see. It must be a human thing.
Being an ass?
I have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I realize that the chairs they all sit in this scene are an option for the apartment in the Citadel DLC, and that seems really sad.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
I hate when she says that, because I'm like, you won't, because you're gonna die. In this playthrough, at least.
I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
So here's Beatrix's curiosity.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it.
Liara's research is like, the vibes are rancid. What can I say?
Many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans...
So even though Liara says this, and says that she theorizes that the mass relays were not Prothean, but technology from before the Protheans, everyone keeps assuming that, like, until they find out the Reapers built them, that they're Protheans. And aren't like, oh, it's probably from before that.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
All of these lead to the same response.
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it all.
Liara is the first person to actually explain why a vision makes sense. You know, I think up until this point, Beatrix has been
of course, you're right.
unsure about the vision and the Reapers, just like the Council,
Unfortunately,
because she's very skeptical.
That could help you find the conduit.
But then Liara's like, oh no, that makes sense, because like Prothean technology would work like that, likely. And so that is validating to her, so that endears her to Liara, and also Liara's like, just like, oh, you're so strong and brave, and like, that, you know, strokes Beatrix's ego, so those are 2 points for Liara right now.
Looks like we wasted our time here.
Wait, Commander. Saren might try another attempt on my life. I'd feel safer if you let me stay on your ship. Besides, my knowledge of the Protheans might prove useful later.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
We've already got every other non-human species on board. Might as well add an Asari to the team.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful.
Oh, where's my fainting couch?
A bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
I think that's sweet how Caden shows that he's jealous earlier in the cutscene, but then he's still concerned about Liara's well-being, and he's like, you gotta get checked out and gotta eat and all that stuff. It's just a little hint about what a good guy he is.
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
I don't need this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Okay, and that's gonna be it for now. Hopefully this audio isn't screwed up.